Hey everyone, EP23 here and welcome to another episode of this playthrough of Katawa Shoujo. So last time I completed the Amy route and now I'm hopefully going for, well, Hanako's route. So I figured probably this is the choice where I have to either where I have to choose the other option, which is take it easy. Now this is the part where you are running with Amy for the second time, I think, and then it's like she's running very quickly, and then you have this choice whether you want to chase after her, go for it, or take it easy. So last time what I did was I go for it because because I know that if I go for it means I will make Amy happy, right? But I didn't know this would be the ultimate choice that will end up me being with Amy. So now that I've already completed Amy's route, right, I want to go for another girl, so I'll have to choose the other option so that I don't end up with Amy. But then again, maybe if I choose this option, maybe I'll end up with Rin and not Hanako. Well, we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to choose the other option, take it easy. So at this point I don't know which route I'm going to go with, but I'm just going to go with take it easy, and I hope I will end up with Hanako. So let's go, take it easy. Oh yeah, and of course the previous choices that I made are all the same, okay, as the ones in my previous video. So if you want to know what choices I made before this, go check out my previous videos, the common route videos, which is from episode 1 to episode 8 or 7, like that, before this choice. So alright, let's not waste any more time, let's begin this, let's take it easy. Okay, I guess this part is where Lily by right is supposed to accompany Hanako, but then somehow Lily leaves Hanako to her own devices, so I wonder what's going to go on from here. But why would Lily leave her to her own devices? It seems to be quite out of the ordinary, going by Hanako's reaction. Ah, that's right. I think Lily mentioned something about going to town today before Rin bumped into us. The thought of that walk makes me look outside. Oh, is Lily going outside? The bright sun and occasional people wandering around and enjoying the afternoon make me yearn to get out of school, or at least do something other than sit here. Giving in to one of my worst vices, procrastination, I decide that history is a subject best studied on a Sunday, or Monday, or on any other day other than this one. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I give a grunt as I lever myself out of my seat, briefly debating with myself whether or not to hang out with Kenji. He doesn't strike me as the enjoying the nice weather outside with others kind of person, really. I guess I'll catch up with him later. Okay. Changing tacks, I briefly entertain the idea of talking with Hanako, but by the time I look at her seat, it's vacant. She must have left for the library, so are we going there? Alright. New choice now. Oh my god. At this point, I seriously have no idea which girl I'm going to, so it's quite tricky. But I know that if I go to so it's actually a choice between Hanako and Lily, and I think this is a very, very important choice. So it's like, if you want to go with Lily's route, then I guess you have to go for a walk into town. Otherwise, if you want to go with Hanako, then you have to go to the library. But since I said I want Hanako to be my next girl, right? I guess I should go to the library, so let's go. The library seems as good a place as any to go. Hanako looked as if she was taken pretty off guard by Lily leaving, so she might want someone to talk to. Yeah, I think this didn't actually happen in Amy's route. In fact, this didn't even happen because once you choose Amy, it means you're all the way with Amy. Yeah, so this part of the common route didn't come about. Slinging my bag over my shoulder, I make my way out of the classroom. I walk down the hallway to the library, past a multitude of closed doors. Through each one, the sound of furious rehearsal can be heard. Rock music blasts out of one door, almost as loud as a concert. Rock music? I guess that's one of the advantages of a private school. There are actually enough rooms to go around at a time like this. And when I think about it, the grounds and buildings of the school are kept in pretty good condition. That can't be too cheap. I've heard that this place has some pretty serious benefactors. Alright, the walls of the library only partially insulate the noise of the festival preparations, but they're the only sounds to be heard. Not a soul stirs here, with everyone apparently enjoying the weather outside or working on festival events. Yuko isn't here either. Maybe she doesn't work on Saturdays. I quietly walk through the library, now fairly familiar with its layout. I head to the back, where Hanako's private little corner is. So, hello Hanako, it's been a while. Yeah, she's my next girl. I'm going for her. I run my hand along the spines of the books on the way through, feeling the individual texture of each as I glance across the titles. I used to do this all the time at the library at the school. Some things never change, I guess. Like the smell of the library. Oh yeah, the smell of books. No matter how much care you take, the paper in books is always going to degrade with time. Yeah, that's true. Probably, no matter which library you go into, anywhere in the world, it must have that same musty smell. I find something that looks light enough to read without any major thought involved, then look for Hanako in the reading area. And there she is. Yeah, hi! Once again, she's sitting on a beanbag with her back to a bookshelf, reading the same book she had in the library. She's slowly making her way through the pages. Unlike last time I saw her here, I quietly take a seat in the beanbag. The noise is enough to catch her attention, but not startle her. This delicate routine that must be followed each and every time I try to talk to her almost feels like hunting game. Is that the same book as before? You know, it's like as if I'm trying to hunt a girl, you know? Woo a girl? Yes, I'm almost finished. Cool. I wonder if I should... Do you mind if I borrow it when you're finished? My mouth is faster than my mind seems. Sure. You may not like it, but... I'm sure it can't be that bad. After all, you've stuck with it, haven't you? I guess. I settled into my beanbag and set about reading my own book that had been buried in my bag. It's a light novel about pirates. To be honest, I'm barely skimming over the words, having chosen the book merely because it belongs to a different genre than I usually read. Or rather, usually read. Finding it hard to muster enough enthusiasm to finish the book, and noting that I've inevitably distracted Hanako quite a bit, I decide to try and make conversation. So, I see Lily left without you, which is kind of unusual, yeah? She nods before taking her eyes off her book. She must have been really into it after all. Lily said she had to go and meet someone. Could be really? I don't know. Oh? Akira, her sister. Oh, so Lily has a sister, alright. So actually the thing is, had I gone for Lily's route, yeah, I of course would have gone for the walk in the town and when I meet Lily, then I think by then it's definitely Lily's route, but I want to go for Hanako, so... Sister? I haven't heard her talk about her family. She and Akira used to live together. I thought all the students lived in the dorms. I mean, we don't have to. Don't have to, oh, so it's not compulsory. But it's easier, right? I mean, there's food here, and you're close to school. I don't think I've ever been to class on time so often in my life. Her badly hidden smile proves quite rewarding. In the back of my mind, I know I have a bit of homework to catch up on, but it's quite comfortable in here. No one can find me and force me into working for their pet project either. Though now that I'm thinking about the festival, another question comes up. Hey Hanako, what are you doing for the festival? For a split second, I think that Hanako is about to throw a book from shock. Sorry? What? You don't have anything to do? I was just asking what you're doing for the festival tomorrow. Anything planned? I don't know. Hanako answers in the way that people do when they don't want you to ask any more questions. I take it large crowds and loud music aren't really her thing. Oh, okay. Change the subject, alright. So, what's Lily's sister like? She's nice. She's pretty like Lily, but she dresses business-like. Oh, business-like? She's always very assertive. Ah, I see. And that makes her less pretty somehow? Hanako gives an embarrassed shake of her head. No, just different. I'll admit it, this has got me intrigued. To hear Hanako talk about someone other than Lily is a first, and to be complimentary about it too. But as I try to picture this mystery sister, all I can think of is Lily in a suit. And I can't imagine that not being attractive. Not at all, no. Well, one day you have to introduce me to her. Oh, okay. Our brief conversation ends as abruptly as it started, and we both return to our novels. The passage of time is marked only by the gradual movement of the patch of light cast through the window. Slowly, the noises from the various rehearsals in the building fade out and die as students start to get hungry and tired. Just thinking about that makes my stomach start to turn knots around itself. I think it's time to head back. Do you think Lily will be back by now? I think I might head back to my dorm. I'm pretty tired from this week. And not a word of that is a lie. Moving to a new school as it ramps up for a major event has been taxing, to say the least. I can feel myself nodding off as I read my book. Oh, okay, I might stay a little longer. Looking at Hanako's book, I can see that she's only a few pages away from completing it. Alright, book marathoner, alright. For a moment I consider hanging around until she finishes, but once again my stomach turns, emitting a gurgling sound. So you're both hungry and sleepy? Okay, sure thing. Well, I'm going to head off before it gets dark. I'll see you around, okay? Oh, okay. See you, Hisao. Later. Hisao? Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, Hanako. Yeah. Yes, Hanako's my target now, alright. I can see how hard it was for her to get that simple sentence out of her mouth. It leaves me hanging for a moment. Oh, I'm so touched. Oh. So, there is someone in this school who is even lonelier than me. Maybe lonely is a wrong word. I haven't been lacking company for this first week, but I've still managed to feel somewhat alone and detached. Maybe lonely is a wrong word for Hanako too. She has Lily after all, doesn't she? I realize I've been standing there far too long without answering, and pull off a flawless, not too exaggerated smile. Oh yeah. Perfect smile. You're welcome. Good night, Hanako. Night. Oh, look at her. Aww. I leave her to finish her book and head back to the dorms and the promise of food. Okay, alright. So we're moving on to the next segment. Wakey wakey, rise and shine. The next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's a Sunday and there are no classes out. I think I've been through this, so let me just skip this. Oh, something new here? I don't know. I'm pretty hungry, so I thought I would go get some food first and then check out the attractions. Oh yeah, this is actually the part where Hisao was talking to Kenji before he heads off to the festival, and this is the point where if you choose Amy's route and you go there, then you'll meet Amy. But now there's something new. So now I'm not sure who I will end up with. Most likely it's going to be Hanako because of that choice I made. I think that choice I made earlier, yeah, it's definitely between Lily and Hanako. So I chose Hanako, and I hope I made the right choice. Yeah, because I said I want to go for Hanako. So yeah, all right. So let's see what happens. Your class project seemed pretty cool, and I gave a hand with it, so I want to see at least that one and chat with Lily, I guess. Speaking of that, don't you have any obligation for the project? Oh, that project is relating to the part, you know, where Hisao went to Lily and Lily's classroom, remember? And then he helped out in the project. Yeah, he helped Lily out in the project, actually helped Kenji with the project. I think, yeah, it's some cafe or something like that, if I remember correctly. But yeah, and which now Kenji says, "Are you out of your mind? That blind broad is up to no good. I can feel it in my spleen, man. My presence is like a dark shadow that's in the way of my great vision." Yeah, as if you have a great vision yourself. I suspect of blind people. Aren't you blind too? What? Besides, I thought that you're also, yeah. He holds up his hand to interrupt me. Only legally. Legally? Metaphorically? I can see farther than any man before me has seen. Right, metaphorically. Well, that can apply the same to everyone else, you know. Kenji looks stoically into the metaphorical distance to emphasize his statement, thrusting his chin forward to look manlier. Actually, it's just a corridor wall 2 meters away, but it's all the same. I can see the future of mankind, and it's a dark one, unless the tribal-woman is deferred. They are everywhere. He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster like he's trying to start a fire, and slowly begins to calm down once the panic attack finishes running its course. I'm gonna have to find some place to hide in, a safe haven, and then knock the lights out of my cell so that I don't experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. I must prepare now. Alright, you go do your thing. Don't go to the festival. Okay. I'm still going though. Later, dude. The door slowly closes with a low creak, and I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said. But I'm still going to the festival. Alright. After buying a plastic plate of takoyaki from a store belonging to the class next to ours, I take a seat in the school gardens and watch people pass as I tentatively nibble away at the rather bland tasting item. I guess I shouldn't complain. It's better than nothing and didn't cost much. As I look out towards the school, watching the people coming and going proves a surprisingly entertaining way of passing the time as I eat. Little children accompanied by parents or grandparents scamper about in the din from event to event, one hand dragging their company and the other bearing an oversized, colourful snack. I can't help but notice the age range among the people here is skewed towards the elderly, something that I had also noticed when I was walking around town. This must be one of those towns where the only people left are those that lived here their whole lives and ardently refused to leave, and those wanting to live out the rest of their days in one of the increasingly few tranquil places. I guess that also goes away to explaining how conservative Yamaku's school culture seems to be. Not that I mind one bit. I kind of like how calm Yamaku and his surroundings are, yeah, and very spacious too. The heat though is another matter entirely. Sitting in one place for so long has focused my mind on how annoyingly humid it's getting, now that the hottest part of the day is here. I better... The sound of the chariot bells takes me completely by surprise as I stand up, a reaction shared by a few of the people strolling around as well. The PA system crackles to life after the tolling bells and its age shows as the principal makes a barely intelligible announcement over it, officially opening the festival that's very much in full swing, also it's just beginning. It's quite amusing to contrast the pleasant smiles of the older folk against the alternatively pained and bored grimaces of their younger charges. The students, on the other hand, seem to pay it little heed. Nevertheless, as the address finally ends, all are united in polite, if not overly enthusiastic, applause, and then get back to business. Slipping a hand in my pocket to look as relaxed as possible, I casually glance around for something to do. And when am I going to see a girl? Because I think this festival part is actually the last part of the common route before you branch off to the individual girls' routes. Before you branch off to a girls' route. So yeah, I don't know who I'll end up with. Hopefully Hanako. It's somewhat difficult to see very far with all the people around. I decide to fall back on the tried and trusted route, go where everyone else seems to be gathering. Right now, that's the school courtyard and surroundings. Throwing the used plate into a trash can, I make my way towards the school building. Seeing the number of stalls around the perimeter of the school building surprises me. Quite a few of the classes must have opted to have multiple stalls. In deciding which to visit first, I catch sight of a familiar banner with a blue pattern border and red tags. Oh, so does it look like I'm ending up with Lily after all? Lily's store is as good a place to start as any. I'm curious as to how it's going into all of the work she and her class have been doing for it. Alright, stepping up to it, I begin to see why the class took so long to organize everything. Easily twice as wide as many of the other stores, and with equipment for cooking strewn everywhere, it's closer to an outdoor restaurant than a festival event. As the student in front of me takes a bowl of noodles and leaves, I walk up to the counter. The girl behind it seems quite exasperated and asks me to wait a moment before she disappears underneath the counter. Oh, does she know about my relationship with Lily? Seizing the moment, I take a quick glance around. Steam seems to be rising from everywhere, as pots and pans simmer away. The most blind of the students are unpacking ingredients for being helped by someone who is probably the teacher of 3-2. Okay, so I see, by the way, I haven't commented on the stores, but here is the ice, the shaved ice, then is the drinks, and this one is the yakisoba. So yeah, it doesn't take long to notice Lily among them, talking with the teacher as she quickly counts out the boxes and packets with her fingers. From her expression and the fact that both she and the teacher seem to be in a state of mild confusion, it appears that there's been some problem in coordination. Okay, it looks like I'll be ending up with Lee, so here we go. Alright. Before I can stay any longer, the girl behind the counter pops up again, only to look back and ask where the spare change box is. Lily pauses for a moment before she and the girl switch places at the counter, and the teacher quickly walks off somewhere. Hello, Lily? Oh, she doesn't know yet. Sorry about that. We're having a few problems. What would you like? It takes me a second to remember what I had come here for. You. My eyes quickly dart to the side to read the menu sitting on the counter. Okay, it's the food. Oh, I guess some miso soup. Ah, is that Hisao? Yep. Looks like you're pretty busy. Her face all but confirms it as she drops her waitress facade. Somewhere along the line, our order got mixed up. We're trying to fix it now, but it looks like we only have half of what we needed. Wouldn't serving smaller portions cover over the problem? It seems like that's what we have to do, though I wish we didn't. The fact that a good half of our class is gone doesn't help either. A good half? Oh, that includes Kenji. I glance behind her to see how many people are actually operating the store. It couldn't be over about it. I take it that's why your teacher left? That's right. She's going to try and round up a few more of her classmates to help. Hearing the sound of footsteps behind me, I stealthily glance backwards to see an elderly couple taking a place in the line. I guess I better stop loitering around and chatting. Here's the money for the soup. Soup? Alright. Coming right up. He turns and calls for a bowl of miso soup as I hand over the money for it. Taking the coins in the palm, I can't help but notice how efficiently she counts them out with her long pale fingers. Eventually satisfied that I've handed over the correct change, she puts it into a small metal tray. It isn't long before the soup is made and carefully handed to her, after which she turns and subsequently passes it to her. Thanks, I'll come back to drop off the bowl. Thank you, Hisao. Oh, there is one other thing. Have you seen Hanako? Hanako? No, not today. Why? She gives a small sigh of abject disappointment. It's okay. I was just wondering what she was doing for the festival. Actually, I think we're totally going for the Lily route. I mean, because just now when I choose to hang out with Hanako instead of Lily, you notice that Hisao was still thinking about Lily, so yeah. he was like picturing, Lily as Akira as Lily. Yeah, and also Lily Hisao was picturing Akira as Lily in a business suit, so yeah. You will come back when you're done then. Sure, I'll keep an eye out for Hanako too. Thank you, Hisao. I walk out from the store and find a seat, carefully cradling the steaming wooden bowl in both hands. Compared to the dumplings from before, this is quite nice. A little cool compared to what it probably should be, perhaps, but the flavour is enough to cover for that reasonably well. As I drink, I can't help but feel somewhat guilty for not being as involved in the festival as the others. It can't really be helped, considering I was dropped into the school only a week ago, but it still weighs heavily on my mind. The fact that a few students don't really seem to be enjoying the festival as much as the visitors. Yeah, because they're the ones preparing the stuff, so not all of them will enjoy as much, Eventually I finish my bowl and leave for the store to drop it off. Considering that there seems to be no line at all, I take my time walking up. It seems the teacher's mission paid off. There are now over a dozen students helping, and much of the unpacking has been done. Despite most of them seeming quite relaxed as they work, Lily still appears to be somewhat stressed. Lily doesn't look impressed at all, and I can't really blame her. On top of her issues with her store, she still seems to be worried about Hanako. I can't really help her with the former, so I guess the only way I can help is by trying to take her mind off our shy mutual friend. Placing the bowl back on the counter, I call out to Lily. Hey Lily, don't worry about Hanako, worry about me. Just kidding. I'll go find her and hang out with her, okay? I can see Lily's relief plainly written across her face. Thanks, Hisao. And if you see anyone from my class, can you tell them to come back here, please? Will do. Have a good one, and make sure you take a break, okay? I will if I can. See you later, Hisao. Okay, so that means I'm going for Hanako, right? I leave Lily in the store and head out in search of Hanako. In a way, I feel bad for leaving her with the crowds, but even though she was clearly under pressure, I can't help but think that she is enjoying herself. Not really though. The halls are packed with swaying crowds meandering throughout the festival. If there's one thing I know about Hanako, is that she's not going to be anywhere near this. And with the students showing their friends and family their dorms, I doubt she'll be there either, so the only place is the library. Following blind intuition, I move against the grain of the crowd. Thankfully, this crowd seems to be slightly less festive than your usual festival crowd. I assume this is out of consideration for the student body. As I force my way through the masses, it doesn't take long for them to thin down into nothingness. Alright. This is not surprising, since I am standing before the library, and unless there's an event in the library, nobody will go there. Even the most eager students don't bother to show anyone this section of the school. As I enter the library, the noise of the festival fades into a dull background noise, and soon I am in the reading area at the rear of the room. Behind one of the partition desks, I see the top of a head with straight dark hair catching my eye. Hey Hanako, I had a feeling I would find you here. The head jumps a little in shock before slowly peeping over the partition. Hisao? Hey, Lily's pretty busy, so she sent me to find you. Oh, do you want to sit down? Actually, I'm feeling a little hungry. Would you like to get something to eat from one of the stands? I brought some food, so... Oh, can we share? I I shouldn't be surprised, but it was worth a try. Expecting her to go outside today was a long shot. How about we eat in the tea room? I passed by it on the way here, and no one was around. We can make some food there, and it'll be a little more comfortable. What do you say? Sure, let's go. Hanako closes her book and puts it away with deliberate, practiced movements. Good to go? Yes, I'm going for Hanako, yes. The girl of my choice, so I'm on the right track, alright. Yeah. We walk side by side from the library to the tea room. As expected, there is barely a soul around. If it weren't for the murmurs through the walls, you wouldn't tell that there was a huge festival going on outside. Hanako carries her bag in both hands and focuses on just the floor ahead of her. Every now and again, she seems to break her pace a little and steps in slightly shorter paces. The first time it happened, I gave it no mind, but I soon noticed that she does it on a regular basis. Are you alright? She stops dead in her tracks. What? I don't know. It looked like you were tripping or something. A pink blush surges into her cheeks as her gaze returns to the floors. So cute, no? Even when she's embarrassed. It's nothing. You know, when you say nothing like that, people are inspired to ask further questions. For a second, I don't think she's gonna answer. Prepared to leave it be, I almost set off walking in when... It's a game. A game? A game? See the floor here? Oh, I think I know what you mean. Because usually most floors have those tiles, right? So it's like you step on one tile and then you don't step on another tile and then you step... It's kind of like Minesweeper. What a bizarre question. The floor looks less like any other floor, covered in those tiles made up from squares of linoleum. Nothing noteworthy, not unless you use your creativity. I used to do that, no? When I was young, you know, when I'm bored, you know, I'll just step on some tiles. Like this tile is the bomb, don't touch it. You know, step by step. Well, yes. What about it? Sometimes, when there's no one around, I only step on the darker ones. See? So step on the darker ones. The dark ones are the correct tiles. Don't step on the light ones. Light ones means fail, right? That sort of thing. That sort of game. You know, when you're bored. Yeah, I tend to do that when I was young. So Hanako's voice trails off as her explanation continues, until I can barely hear her voice over the roaring silence of the empty hall. Darker ones. Shuffling her feet, Hanako points the toe of her shoe at a tile that is barely a shade darker than the others. Like these ones. Oh right, so these ones are no good? I point out a nearby tile. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I see. Do you play this game a lot? Hanako shakes her head. Just when the halls are empty? She nods. Okay. Well then, no point in stopping. I'm beginning to get really hungry. She nods again, this time with a little more enthusiasm. Well then, let's go. We set off down the hall, and this time I notice that Hanako is paying a little less attention to the floor. I wonder, just how lonely does someone have to be to come up with a game like that? I mean, I did that when I was young, so I guess I was really very lonely back then. But before I realize what I'm doing, I find myself trying to aim each step so it lands on the correct tiles. Alright, we're here at the tea room. The noise of the festival is slightly louder inside the tea room, but the breeze coming through the open window makes it worth it. Without thinking, I walk to the windowsill and inhale deeply. I sometimes forget how clean the air is here compared to back home. Would you like some tea? That would be great, thanks. It occurs to me that this is the first time I've been alone with Hanako without her trying to be somewhere else. Turning from the window, I watch as she makes a simple pot of tea and arranges some sandwiches on the plate. I've seen her do this before a number of times, but this time she seems slightly different. Maybe she's now opening up to you, no Hisao? It's like she's... Come. Eventually she places the small tray on the table and pours 2 cups of tea. The fresh scent of brewed tea mingles with the breeze, and for a second I feel like I'm the only one in the world. I think I know why you like this room now. I don't know what you mean. Well, there are quite a few people out there, but in here is like another world. You can pretend that there's no one around for miles. You're right. It's like the world has forgotten this room. And because of that, you can forget about the outside. That would be appealing in some cases. As far as I can tell, conventional bullying doesn't exist in this school, which is good. But then again, I haven't seen a single person talk to Hanako besides Lily. If you're ignored by the world, a place where you can forget its existence will hold a special appeal. That's a good point. It's like this room gives you some kind of complete freedom. Yeah. Say, do you play chess? Oh, I do play chess, yes, but I'm kind of bad at it. So don't expect me to be, to really play well. Chess, I've played it a bit, yes, I guess. I take it you played before? A little. Without saying anything more, Hanako moves to one of the cupboards and digs out a small chess set. Do you want? Sure, why not? I cut her off, but she doesn't seem to mind it. How's we gonna play? We arrange the pieces, and before long we are sending pawns charging to their inevitable fates. I take my time and intently examine each move and its consequences. Nostalgia for the game taking second place to the matters at hand. For a time, the game is a lengthy battle of attrition, but I spot an opening and tear a line in her defense. Oh no, you're bullying her now. A few moves later, her king is cornered by several of my pieces. Oh, come on, Hisao, you should let the girl win. Why are you bullying her? Checkmate. You're not bad at this, are you? An honest appraiser. Her technique is pretty good, but several times I was able to exploit her lack of prediction. I pick up a piece and examine it. It looks relatively new, yet worn for its age. I guess not, but at least she's happy. Does Lily play? The absence of Hanako's answer causes me to think about my question. A bit. This is the first time I played against someone other than her. Or there's someone else? She cuts herself off abruptly, leaving the answer hanging in the air. Could it be one of her parents or something? Someone she knew before coming to Yamaku, maybe. Well then, I'm honored to have played against you. Can we play again? Sure. She asked as if she were asking me to cut off my own. What are you talking about? How are you talking about Hisao? The spirit of competition is calling me to her. Sure. Though don't expect me to go easy on you this time. Not that I was before mine. She seems to appreciate the competitive tone. Same here. As we are setting up the pieces, there is a noise at the door. Could we be Lily? Oh yeah. Good afternoon. Lily. Oh hey there, Lily. Are you finished? You both are here? Wonderful. At any rate, our teacher managed to run out some extra help, so I was able to leave. Have you been here since you left? Pretty much. We've just been playing a bit of chess. Would you like a cup of tea? Actually, I think it may be a good idea to go outside for a little while. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. Lily knows what's up. The instant drop in Hanako's face shows her objection to this plan, even though she says nothing. I feel strangely compelled to voice what is plainly revealed on her face, but Lily can't see. I kinda think that we should just stay here. Really? It's so crowded here that I was thinking we should leave the school and head for the local tea house. Oh. You mean the Shanghai? Oh, so she does know about the Shanghai, that tea store where Yuko works in? Yeah, that's the place where we last went to with Amy, you know. Of course, with everyone at the festival, it should be practically empty. Tea house? Oh, that's right. You probably don't know of it. There is a tea house not too far from here, which we go to every so often. Sounds like a plan. Hanako, what do you think? Hanako jumps a little at being forced into the conversation, but at least she seems less distraught than before. If it's the Shanghai, I think it'd be nice. Okay, let's go. Well then, it's settled. Let's be on our way. Hanako and I rise from the table and our preempted chess game. Before I can do anything, Hanako has poured the pieces into a small container and placed the board away. Okay, looks like we're ready now. Please, lead on. Hanako moves to Lily's side and we venture onto the school's corridors. The pair leads me through a series of unfamiliar doors, and we emerge on the side of the building opposite of the festival grounds. Insulated by the heavy stone of the building, the noise from the crowd has faded to a murmur. Strange. I thought that most people would be beginning to leave by now. They're probably here to view the fireworks. Oh, fireworks? That's something new. We didn't get that in the route to Amy, you know, to getting Amy. Damn it. I feel a little cheated on going through Amy's route because we didn't get that fireworks when it came to Amy's route. It's just that I think it's just like, okay, we talked to Amy, you know, we didn't get some food from the, actually we did while Amy went away, we did scrap some food, and after that end of the common road. But now, oh, there's fireworks. Damn it. Okay, but anyway, fireworks. Yes, apparently the school puts on quite a show. A lot of people come from town just to watch them. Lily's decision to leave the school grounds seems to make sense now. Hanako will probably have a hard time with the whole town descending onto the school, or ascending as the case may be. So yeah, we're heading down. For the second time since arriving at Yamaku, I find myself walking down this road with Lily. Only now that I can barely hear the incessant noise of the festival do I realize how loud it was. I can hear my ears ringing slightly in the still evening air as they recover from today's assault on them. Hanako clings to Lily, but still manages to guide her along the road. That, and avoiding the occasional gaze from curious pedestrians, appears to completely sap her constitution. She rarely raises her focus from the ground in front of her, nor does she utter a word. Lily, on the other hand, maintains a prim and proper persona just as she does in school. It's obvious she purposely puts effort into her appearance rather than hiding it as Hanako does. It's striking how different they are in their way of holding themselves outside of Yamaku's grounds. That's it. It's obvious in both their cases that they do visibly change. Inside Yamaku, everyone is special, which negates the specialness of it. But once we venture outside the school gates, we are returned to the status of outsider and generic neighbors. Yeah, you know, because we are different, so... But in that school, because everyone is different, so it feels like all too familiar, so it's like we're all the same now. Yeah. Especially when we're still in school uniform. It's like hanging a sign around your neck challenging people to figure out what is wrong with you. I'm surprised that so many of the students keep it on. Then again, with canes and wheelchairs common among the students, I guess it's not really that much of a giveaway. Or maybe I'm the only one that sees this as a stigma? Maybe I get used to it after a time, like any other school uniform. The tea house seems fairly standard from the outside. Just an ordinary building with typical signs decorating the entrance. Well, this is something new also because this is first time we're going to the Shanghai in the common road. Yeah, but we're reaching the end of the common road, so I think I'll be ending up most likely with Hanako rather than Lily, because I think that choice earlier whether you want to go downtown, go take a walk in town, that is the route that will lead you closer to Lily, or go to the library, which is where will lead you closer to Hanako. Yeah, so I choose Hanako, and that's what I'm going for. It looks like the type of place you walk by without a thought. Just another generic cafe in a sea of thousands. I don't know about generic though, because I think this Shanghai does stand out if you ask me. But anyway, if Hanako hadn't steered Lily into the entrance, I would have continued on down the road without ever knowing that it existed. Inside the tea house, it takes on a more traditional feel. Everything seems to have been made from the same lump of timber, from the counter and benches to the high-backed booths around the walls. But the most striking feature of the room is the lack of life. I think I can faintly hear something bubbling away in the background, but otherwise the room is silent. Yeah, it's not like the last time in Amy's Fruit where there are a few customers, but here, because of the festival, so there's hardly any people here. Without any direction, we simply wait near the entrance, politely obeying the "please wait to be seated" sign. Is this place closed or something? And there's Yuko! Hello! The sound of a chair falling over echoes throughout the empty room, and a head shoots up from inside the booth. I wasn't sick, and welcome to Shanghai! Yuko, dressed in a pastel apron and clutching a menu, rushes to greet us. Her misaligned glasses and ruffled hair cast suspicion on her previous statement. But whether she was asleep or not isn't the first question that leaps to my mind. You work here now? What happened to the library? What? Baby? Hisao? And you're ignoring me? Welcome to the Shanghai. You pick up some. Alright. Yuko, still waking up, jerks into a violent bow, dislodging her glasses in the process. Where? My glasses? As I pick out her spectacles off the floor, Lily offers an explanation. Yuko works here part-time as well with the library. It's one of the reasons we like to come here. Makes sense. Yuko takes her glasses from my hands, shakily putting them back on. Yes, that's right. Thanks. Shall I show you to your table? I mean, the way Yuko acts in this tea house is very different from how she acts in the library, if you notice. Very different. So it's like two completely different persons, you know. But I don't know. But Yuko is kind of strange and a bit of a airhead, you know. There's no one else here, so you can choose your table and order whatever you like. But there may be a delay as I will have to make it myself. It's alright, Yuko. Just a pot of black tea and a plate of sandwiches will be fine. Right, I'll get right onto that. Yuko hurries off to the back of the cafe, leaving us still standing at the entrance. She pushes the swinging half doors open before realizing that she hasn't seated us. What an airhead, Yuko. I'm sorry. Please, sit wherever you like. I'll be right back. Following her advice, I lead Lily to the nearest booth as Hanako follows. Alright, we sat down. As I begin to sit next to Lily, I realize how appropriate this place is for Hanako. The high-backed booths totally separate you from the rest of the room, and it doesn't look like it gets all that many customers. All of the furnishings, from the cushions on the benches to the condiment holders, look dated but aren't overly worn. I wonder if Lily deliberately selects places like this to take Hanako. She seems like the type that would go to lengths to cater to Hanako's unique predicament. So, Hisao, I didn't know you played chess. Well, not very well, but I don't know how to play. I suppose the obvious question will be, who won? Me? Lily's innocent smile makes me hesitate. I don't really want to look like I'm lauding my victory. Hisao, oh, okay. Yes, but not by much. Damn, saying that out loud makes me feel I have done something terrible. Well done, Hisao. You've accomplished something that I thought we never built at. Thanks. I haven't played in ages, so it felt good to play again. Yes, indeed. Hanako fidgets with her hair a little and looks away as she replies, but a small smile emerges. It's a little more extreme of a reaction than I expected, but still kind of cute in that Hanako really is. throws me a little off guard, and only Yuko's cataclysmic re-entry shows me back into conversation. Are you alright there, Yuko? Do you need a hand? I'm fine. I have to do this properly. It's my job. Concentration plays across her face while she stares at the tray in her hands, as if simply looking at its contents will hold them in place. Like put them down on the table. Sadly, this doesn't prove all that effective. The cups and saucers slowly dance around, occasionally clattering as they collide with one another. Oh my god. Careful now. Taking great care, Yuko sets the tray down on the table with only the subtlest of crashes. See? Well done. Thank you, Yuko. Yuko's head rockets downwards in her distinctive bow before answering. You're very welcome. Would you like to join us? There's something else I would like to discuss about the recent order, if I may. Ah, that's right. Lily and Yuko were discussing the power books when I first met Hanako. Something about Lily helping with the braille. Ah, yes. We didn't get the chance to go through them, did we? Yuko hastily sits down next to Hanako. Apparently her dedication to this job only goes as far as her concentration. Once he's broken, she suddenly loses it, no longer focusing on the tea house job, waitress job. I'll be in the library tomorrow afternoon if you'd like to try again. That sounds perfect. I'll meet you there after classes. Maybe? Oh dear, that's right. Tomorrow is Monday. Halfway forgotten. I'm starting to feel a little left out of the loop here. Yeah. Then again, that's to be expected. I have been here for barely a week, so it's impossible to know everyone's schedule. No, perhaps we could come to some other arrangement. Yuko, will you be in the library later in the week? Maybe, but this is really overdue. And there are some things I need. This might be a problem. Lily ponders for a second before discovering the answer. I wonder, might we be able to enlist the help of another, if need be? Oh, are you thinking about me, Hisao? Are you thinking about me, Lily? To do what? You lost me quite some time ago. Being volunteered for something without even having the slightest idea what is going on isn't really my thing. But I guess help out in the library or something. And here I thought I had finally escaped the clutches of the student council in their repeated attempts to recruit me. Yeah, that one will come back to that later. Yeah, once I'm done with Lily and Hanako. And read this. Oh, of course. The other day I was helping Yuko sort the new braille books in the library. But Hanako and I usually go shopping on Monday afternoons. It's quieter on that day than on weekends. Oh. Last week we couldn't go because I was busy with the festival. I managed to slip away later in the week, but Hanako couldn't make it. Well, since I can't read braille, I'm assuming you'd like me to go shopping with Hanako? Oh, I see now where this is going. That means more bonding time with Hanako. Oh yeah, my favorite girl. Let's go. Correct? You were a great help to me the other day. I think I can handle that. Hanako, what do you think? You wouldn't mind? Of course not. I'm still not familiar with all the stores in the area, so it sounds like a good idea. Oh, okay. Now that we have that arranged, shall we have some tea? It's now that I realize our tea has been sitting idly by all this time, getting no hotter. It's my fault. Let me pour that for you. Yuko reaches out with shaking hands, but I intercept her. She looks in no state to be handling hot liquids. Yeah, you don't want her to get skated, so clumsy. No. It's alright, I got it. Since you've already made the tea and sandwiches, you've fulfilled your waitress duties, right? I guess. Yuko relaxes a little, but still watches eagerly as I share out the assortment. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the fireworks! As I'm about to bite into the sandwich, a low, loud rumble can be heard, along with a flash of light from our side. I take it the show has started. Oh yeah, look at those fireworks. Only now looking outside, I realized that dusk has come and gone, leaving us in the peak of twilight. Oh, look at those fireworks. Nice. Sparking traces arc upwards, ready to explode in the floral shapes of fireworks. Let's go watch. Oh, sorry, Lily. Have you forgotten your waitress duties, Yuko? Please, don't miss the show on my account. From my livelihood, this is a bad location to watch them from. Oh, look at this. Oh. There's Yuko and then there's Hanako. And oh, the lights. There's even lights. Oh, nice. See, pew, pew. And look at Hanako's face. Oh. Oh, this is the CG that I've been waiting for. Oh yeah, the first one anyway. With the exception of Lily, we rush to the window of the small tea house to watch the show. Yeah, because Lily can't see. The strobe of colored lights plays across Hanako and Yuko's smiling faces, and for a second I forget to look out the window. In this totally new world, there are a few things that don't change. I think that's why the school makes such a fuss over this festival. It's a chance to show the similarities between everyone. Yeah, that we're all united and all, no? That everyone is the same, despite the disabilities. The show is over all too quickly. Fireworks are expensive, even for the most well-funded schools. Before we return to our tea and sandwiches, Hanako turns to me. Thanks for today. Aww, look at this smile, so cute. And tomorrow? Oh yeah, can't wait to look forward to tomorrow. That's okay. I don't think that I could have faced those crowds either. On days like this, it's more relaxing to spend some time away from everyone, don't you think? Yeah. Anyway, we've been delaying this tea for far too long now. Yeah, let's get back. Sure. We return to the booth and our light meal. That sounded impressive. Bigger than last year's at least. Yeah, it was great. I've never seen them put on such a show. It gets better every year. As excited as a child, Yuko. I'm afraid, however, that during that time, the tea has gone cold. And you've done a bad job, Yuko. Bad girl. Oh no! Let me make some more. This is my fault. Calm down, Yuko. It's nobody's fault. I take a sip from my cup just to prove the point. This tea isn't too bad cool anyway. It's like an iced tea. What are you trying to keep? Hisao, who are you trying to keep? Really? It's really, if you add a bit of sugar, it's kinda nice. Are you sure? I'm positive. Now why don't you sit down and we finish this together? Oh, okay. Yuko doesn't seem convinced but sits down regardless. She carefully measures out about 5 teaspoons of sugar and adds them to her tea. I said a bit of sugar, yeah, 5 teaspoons is a lot. I know, but I like my tea sweet anyway. Curiously, I peer into her cup. As expected, hardly any of the sugar dissolves in the cold liquid yet. Yeah, cold liquid takes longer to dissolve the sugar. She stirs it twice before upturning the cup and drinking the contents, sugar and all in a single mouthful. I wouldn't want to drink tea with sugar still in there. You're right, that's not bad at all. Okay, good. I look back to Nini and Hanako, both of whom have finished their meal as I witnessed Yuko's personality in action. Not wanting to hold anyone up, I used a tactic and finished the remainder of my tea in a single swirl. Oh well then, it seems we're all finished. Should we head back now, or do we want seconds? Yuko's expression shows that this is quite clearly not a good idea. I think it would be best if we got back soon. We do have to get back before curfew after all. Oh, that is a good point. I'll meet you tomorrow, Yuko. I'll be looking forward to it. Maybe. Bye everyone. We make our way out the small tea house and into the dark of night. Mimi and Hanako once again take point, but under the cover of darkness, Hanako seems slightly less stressed than she did on the trip here. We move against the occasional group of people emptying the school grounds, but Hanako seems to lead us along a few minor roads, avoiding the bulk of the crowd. Outside the dorms, the school seems strangely quiet when compared to the noise of the day. Well then, thank you both for today. I think I learned a lot. You're most welcome, but I'm afraid I really must be going. Today's been a long day. That's right. Lily spent all of today on her feet, and I can imagine that walking outside of the school would be pretty tiring for her. I feel a pang of guilt as I remember that I was probably the only one in the school that got up around 10 this morning. Sure thing. Well, I'll see you both tomorrow. Good night. Especially you, Hanako. Oh yeah. Good night, Hisao. Night. The girls returned to their dorm, and I to mine. Actually, now that I consider it, today tired me out as well. Alright, and do we get Hanako? Hanako! Is it Hanako? I'm pretty sure it's Hanako. Oh, but this seems pretty dark though. Oh my god. Yes, we're getting Hanako, but this looks rather dark. Oh my god. Oh my god. This one looks more foreboding than than Amy's video. But at least that's Hisao to save the day. Oh, look at that sound. Alright. Oh, not yet. I thought. Oh, Hisao. Yeah, see, we are both book lovers. Oh yes, we're officially entering Hanako's route. Act 2 hide and seek. Here we go. Hanako's route is about to begin. Let's go.